but I feel very comfortable with our conversation, and I appreciate you taking the time to help educate us.
Great.
And develop an understanding, and it's refreshing to have some traffic stops are confrontational anyway, and I really said I've been doing this a long time, and I don't feel they need to be, so I try to approach everyone politely and respectfully and give people an explanation of what I'm doing, but it's a mutual exchange of information, and when we happen upon a situation like this where documentation starts coming that is very, very abnormal for us, I want to make sure I understand it so I can make the best informed decision I can, but when I have an opportunity to learn from somebody.
And I tell you what, I'm really appreciative of you guys out there, because there's a lot of really bad guys out there, and so I appreciate the time to.
Oh, you know what? Do you mind? One of our detectives has stopped by to see what's going on.
Okay.
He's actually very, very intelligent. I think he would like an opportunity to talk to you. Do you mind talking to him too?
No.
But I'm going to hold on to your card.
Okay.
And
could I get your card?
Absolutely. Detective Moore.
Hey. Shh. Sorry about that. She's harmless.
There you are, sir.
Thank you very much.
Okay, let me just talk to him for real briefly, and I'll have him chat with you.
Okay.
And look for an email from me, because I do appreciate your time, all right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Got a minute and a half left here.
Hey, Corey.
Good afternoon.
Hey, I'm sorry. How do I say your last name again?
Well, it's a family name, and you can just call me Corey. It's pronounced Ibe.
Ibe. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry about that.
No worries.
I'm a detective who generally deals with the license plates
and
stuff, and I'm curious about your exempt plate.
Okay.
Can I ask you a few questions?
Sure.
About
Yeah.
that?
If we get into a territory where I have to be careful, I'll let you know.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'm just talking to you. So
beautiful.
You talk to me. We'll just be two people talking to each other. All right. I see you have your registration here. When did you get the plate? Remember?
Well, yeah. It says right on there. I think it was the 16th of this month.
Oh, it was this month you got it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. So you got it this month.
Yes.
And what office did you get it out of?
Costa Mesa.
Costa Mesa. Okay. Did you do it by mail, or did you go in?
Went in. Yeah, they don't do these things by mail.
Okay. And then, so you did it by mail, and then.
No, didn't do it by mail.
No, I did not do it by mail.
I'm sorry.
It's a difficult thing to understand.
It's been a long day for me. I apologize.
Fair enough.
So you went in there and did it, and then.
It's been a long day, and you just blew his mind. He'd never seen such a document before.
Right.
And wow, that again, I'd listened to the full. I think what you had parsed out of the hour and a half stop was 45 minutes of interchange between you and August. And it's funny how names mean something. I mean, an August, occasion. This was an August occasion, Corey. You had a encounter by the side of the road that most of us abhor and are fearful of, and the Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young song comes to mind. Seeing lights in your rearview mirror, and the guy was totally cool.
He was, and I have to tell you, the audio. I can hear things in my voice, but I was very nervous. I had never been stopped before. I didn't know if I was going to be taken off to jail. And in this game, you have to be ready to be able to deal with that. And mentally, I'm ready to spend some time in jail, that I would stay calm and be very professional throughout the entire ordeal. But throughout that entire contact, I was worried that the officer might feel it necessary that I was going to have to be taken in. And that's a nerve-wracking time. So being able to stay calm, keep my hands on the steering wheel, be polite, it has served me well to consciously make the effort to stay calm, breathe deep, talk slowly, and do the best I can to inspire any officer that I come in contact with to honor his oath.
So there's little things like, what's your last name? I mean, if you had answered, it's Ibe, well, then you've, again, consented that you have a last name. And subsequently, they own the last name. It's right there on the birth certificate, the last name. And so now you've re-consented to be property.
That's right.
These are the little things. And it may, people may go, this is all just a bunch of nonsense. How can you, I'm sorry, everybody. These things matter. They matter significantly. And it's a Byzantine system that we've allowed to grow up around us. For some more context, your plates, the plates, I should say, that you obtained to put on the back of this government-owned car, because the government owns all the cars driving around in California.
They do. Yep.
They own every
They just
single
rent
one of
them back to you.
That's right. You just rent them back. You go pay the registration to rent the use of it. And that's, just look up MCO. What's that stand for, Corey? The
Manufacturer's Certificate of Origin. Sometimes it's also MSO, which means Manufacturer's Statement of Origin, which is the birth certificate to your car. If anybody goes out and buys a new car, as you're signing all those different documents, you'll see part of the process is you turn title of the vehicle over to the state. And that comes from when you purchase the car brand new from the dealer. You're going to take the car's birth certificate and sign over all the interest in the car to the state, and then begin to pay rent to the state for using the car, as well as paying for the automobile itself.
It's a hell of a racket.
Yeah. And it started from a time when people really trusted government. When they, inherently everybody knows government needs to have revenue in order to run. And the thought of registering automobiles this way, people didn't realize how dangerous it would become, how much power you turn over to the government when you allow them to do what they've done with automobile registration and driver's licenses and things. It started